Our last proclamation this morning is going to be presented by Supervisor Ron Roberts, and this is honoring Assistant Police Chief Lawrence McKinney. And accepting the proclamation, not surprisingly, will be Lawrence McKinney, who is accompanied here today by his wife, Angie.
Good morning. You can't be doing this. You're going to change your mind, aren't you? Hi, Angie. Thank you for being here with us. Everything's good. Well, we've had a wonderful morning. We've honored our veterans. We've had a private company that's been very successful in San Diego, and a public organization, in effect, that's doing. So now we're going to have a little change of pace and do an individual who has done some incredible things. And I have mixed feelings over this because it's about retiring, and it's somebody that I'd like to keep around. And I suspect, in the sense of him being a role model for a lot of young officers, he will be around. But let me just share with you. We are here this morning to celebrate and honor Assistant Police Chief Lawrence McKinney and his wife Angie, who's put up with him for a long time here. I want to share with you some background, but in the mid-city area of San Diego, which is a significant part of my district and in need of a lot of different things, he has just been a beacon out there and helped in so many ways. And that's why I felt I didn't want him just sort of sneaking off. And I know there are others that won't allow him to do it, but I wanted to particularly call attention because he's done a good job. Not a good job, a great job, and he's worked on many things that the county deals with very directly. So let me just share with you. Now, Supervisor Horn will love this, and I think the veterans will too, because before arriving in San Diego County as a young Marine here into San Diego, he was born on a military base in a small French town of Chinon, and soon relocated with his family to Tacoma, Washington, where he spent his childhood growing up. He proudly served for 4 years in the Marine Corps as a military police officer at Camp Pendleton, and later became a drill instructor at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot in San Diego. Come over here a little bit. Come here. You don't have to be way over there. After beginning his career with the police department in July of 1983, Chief McKinney remained with the force for another 30 years, serving first as an undercover narcotics officer and later on the motorcycle, gang, and vice and robbery units. And this is not the backroom stuff. He ascended up the ranks, and he was promoted to captain of the Mid-City Division in 2008, and then to Assistant Chief of Police in 2011, making him the third black police officer to ascend to that lofty position. I say lofty because it's on the 7th floor over there at the headquarters. Well, upon joining the Mid-City Division, now, Chief McKinney made a number of changes that boosted the visibility of officers in the community and opened new cooperative relationships between residents and the individual officers. It made a difference, for sure. In an effort to capitalize on the community successes, he supported the Gospel Fest, which each year brings together local ministries, former gang members, and even lowriders for a musical and cultural celebration that has been embraced by law enforcement. Through his sincere and relentless involvement with Mid-City and its neighborhoods, its councils, its association, and its people, Assistant Chief McKinney became a genuine, trusted celebrity in this community. He's been involved with Live Well San Diego, which is one of our county programs, Domestic Violence Council, mentoring of youth. He's been involved in a whole host of things. He's taken this job very personally, and he's made an enormous difference. He's about to close out this 30-year career. Going to spend some time fishing. I'm told maybe go to Texas. I'm hopeful maybe there's a change of heart, and maybe sticks around and runs for mayor or does something else, helps the city square away over there. But in any event, He has been just a tremendous asset, and I thought it was important that we recognize his efforts here at the Board of Supervisors. So this is really a gigantic thank you card for what you've done. We've declared today to be Assistant Chief Lawrence McKinney Day throughout San Diego County. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You can have a rebuttal if you want.
Thank you so much. I'm humbled to be here. Supervisor Roberts, I can't thank you enough. Esteemed board, my thanks to you. After 30 years in this business and having done many of the things that are glamorized somewhat on TV, all of the pursuits and the foot chases and those backroom deals and all of that, all of those things, over 30 years I've done all those, and that's not what I'm taking away after 30 years in law enforcement. What I'm taking away are the relationships with people, the relationships that law enforcement officers all over this county are fighting to build, to strengthen, to enhance. And those are the very things that I have found, again, over that 30 years that make San Diego City, San Diego County great. It's the people who are here. And if I take anything out of that 30 years, it is that. I've served the city and this county proudly, and I intend to proudly watch and support San Diego no matter where I go. So again, thank you so much, and thank you to my wife as well, who did put up with me through 30 years in law enforcement and that additional 4 years in the Marine Corps. So she's been through quite a bit, and I love her to death, and thank you, Ange. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, one more.